This one is about making my mother cry. This one is called In Which Love Fails Me, or maybe In Which I Fail Love. I made my mother cry today in the middle of Target. I told her that my grandmother doesn't really know who I am. She said, maybe not, but she loves you all the same. And I said, she loves me the way that the moon loves the waves, pulling, always pulling, and the wave just wants to run into the shore, to lay itself upon a bed of rocks. My mother told me that my grandmother doesn't live in a bubble, she lives in a bell jar. A bubble can pop so simple, so easy, but children's books told me that a bell jar holds nothing but dying plants. I read The Beauty and the Beast, the original one. Doesn't end well. Is this when I say, bless her heart? I feel like this is when I say, bless her heart. Bless my grandmother's heart. That makes all of these things okay to say, right? Last Christmas, my sister made a joke about my lip piercings. My grandmother whispered to herself, he used to be so handsome. It didn't sound like a prayer, but I know she was calling out to the good Lord. She dodges topics the way that an ice cube skitters across a pan on a hot stove. It's noisy, it's messy, and it ultimately results in nothing but hot air. I remembered the line in that book that I didn't really like, Chbosky's book. I'm sure you've read it or seen the movie, or maybe you've done neither, but maybe you've read this, or maybe you haven't. But the idea is that we accept the love that we think we deserve. And suddenly, every love in my life made sense, because every one of them left me feeling empty. Do I have time for one more?
Short one, yeah.
Okay, I'll do one more. It's a short one. This is a poem about robots. When was the last time you guys heard a poem about robots? I had never heard one ever, so I wrote one. I'm not going to do it in a robot voice. You don't want to hear my robot voice. This one's called They Named Us Curiosity. Who were they? They were explorers. You would have liked to meet them. Their names were Sarah and Xiaoho and Midori and Regina and Parvati and Andrew. Names were important to them, really important to them. They gave us each one. We were important to them, and they were important to us. We were shown as being called Optimus and Legion and Baymax and Rob and Hal. They could have given us names like that, I guess, and etched them into our hulls and our brains made of chips and boards and circuits. But no, you know what they named us? They named us Curiosity, and they named us Explorer, and they named us Endeavor. These things were important to them. We were important to them. You would have liked to meet them. My name is David Gaffney. Thank you so much for listening to me have feelings lovely. Thank you so much for everything.